The news headlines.
Court sentences Mama Boko Haram, 2 others to 5 years imprisonment. ICAN disowns AGF over missing 80 billion naira. A civil society group urges for a free and fair election in Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari vows to ensure free and transparent votes in 2023. Nigerians demand for the autonomy of anti-graft agencies. Publish your assets, says Sarah to 2023 presidential candidates. EFCC arrests 140 suspected Yahoo boys in Ikorodu. South African president in an alleged farm robbery scandal. Ex-FIFA boss Blatter, ex-UEFA chief Platini on trial. Good morning, welcome to this week on Corruption Watch on FlagIt Tv by Akin Fadeyi Foundation. I am Courage. The news in full. Aisha Alkali Wakil, also known as Mama Boko Haram, alongside the Jew of Tahiru Saidu Daura and Prince Lawal Shoyode, have been sentenced to 5 years imprisonment without the option of fine, following a 2-year trial. The court finally sentenced and convicted the trio to jail for conspiracy and obtaining of money under false pretenses of executing a contract for the supply of beans to the tune of 71,004,000 naira. The judge, in the person of Aisha Kumalia, further ordered that the convicts compensate their victim with the sum of 30,500,000 naira, and failure to do so would attract an additional prison term here. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, has declared its non-involvement in the sanctioning of former Accountant General of the Federation, Alhaji Ahmed Idris, over an alleged 80 billion naira missing funds, as he has been suspended from the association. This statement was issued as a sharp response to a letter from the Office of the Human and Environmental Development Agenda header, demanding the investigation and sanction of the former Accountant General of the Federation. The statement made by the Registrar, Chief Executive Officer of ICAN, Professor Ahmed Kumshe, clearly stated that he wishes to inform the organization and the general public that the former Accountant General, Alhaji Ahmed Idris, is not a member of ICAN and therefore cannot be investigated or sanctioned by ICAN. In the light of the commemoration of Nigerians Democracy Day, Idayat Hassan, Director of CDD, Center for Democracy and Development, has openly urged Nigerians to unite and ensure the smooth running of electoral processes, void of disruptions. Hence, the need for Nigerians to support initiatives that would integrate the country and promote good governance. The director expressed her utmost concerns over the election in a statement stressing the need for Nigerians to be fully prepared to suppress and furthermore eliminate any attempts to disrupt peaceful elections. As Nigeria marks the anniversary of the country's return to democratic rule, the President, Muhammadu Buhari, affirmed and reassured Nigerians of a free, safe and transparent presidential elections slated for next year. The President stated this during his televised address, marking the nation's democracy commemoration. He further asserted his awareness of the fact that Nigerians are highly concerned with the rise of insecurity in the nation following terrorist operations in parts of the country. He also assured that his government is working hard to address and annex these challenges in ensuring that the 2023 general elections are safe. We'll be going on a short break and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Have you been out to vote?
No.
So tell me, what is my patriotic husband still doing at home while the elections are ongoing?
Oh, well, I've been following the television analysis. Ruben Kiribati is speaking grammar.
And you?
I gave them my own arguments. Oh, and they could not take it.
You claim you want different results, yet you won't change the pattern.
All the ones that were voted until now, you know, just
Elections are not won by arguing on social media. Elections are won when you take that your one single vote and add it to a pool of larger votes. That's how you win elections.
Get me my cup.
This message is from Akin Fadeyi Foundation with support from MacArthur Foundation.
Welcome back from our commercial break. In an interview section organized by News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, Nigerians have opined that there is need to strengthen the anti-graft institutions like the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offense Commission, ICPC, by ensuring they are fully funded and autonomous to enable them tackle rising cases of high-profile corruption in the country. This conclusion was drawn from the opinions expressed by Nigerians who were separately interviewed by newsmen while assessing the performances of both anti-graft agencies. It was also mentioned that though the anti-corruption agencies have performed relatively well, it was important to enhance their capacities in line with global best practices. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has sent an open letter to presidential candidates ahead of the February 2023 presidential election, entreating them to declare and publish details of their assets and liabilities, and to publicly commit to reject vote buying and electoral bribery before and during the elections. They further admonished the candidates that by so doing, it will portray them as transparent, selfless, and accountable with respect to the rule of law. Over 140 suspected internet fraudsters, popularly known as Yahoo Boys, have been arrested in Ikorodu area of Lagos in an operation that was carried out by the operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Upon investigation, 4 of the suspected fraudsters initially apprehended were released as no incriminating evidence was found on them. However, the others were detained. This was disclosed in a statement issued on Thursday, the 9th of June 2022 by Mr. Wilson Uwajuren, Head Media and Publicity of the EFCC. According to him, the apprehended suspects, who are between the ages of 16 and 40 years, were nabbed at various locations in Ikorodu and its environs. The former head of South African State Security Agency, Otto Fraser, has filed a criminal complaint against President Cyril Ramaphosa of alleged kidnapping, bribery, money laundering, and concealing a crime in relation to the alleged theft of $4 million from his Pala Pala farm. The complaint contained in the 12-page sworn statement was accompanied by photographs, documents, and closed-circuit television footage of the alleged theft record. Shortly after the allegations surfaced, Ramaphosa issued a statement confirming a robbery on his farm on February 9, 2020, saying proceeds from the sale of games were stolen, but denied any wrongdoing or criminal conduct. We'll be going on a short break and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this history-defining moment. Let's ask ourselves this critical question. If Nigeria was a business since independence, would we say that our leadership have turned it into a profitable venture? Today, we take Nigeria as seriously as we take a business. We are therefore on a search for who will become the next president of Nigeria. Would ask each of our candidates to step up and tell us why we should vote for them as the next president of Nigeria.
I want to be your president because it is my turn.
I'm a chartered accountant, and I have a PhD and 3 degrees from the University of London. Yes, I'm very learned.
If we elect you as our president, what do you go do for us? Tell us.
After this, you come to me, I'll change your life. Yes, I believe it's tit for tat. You know, you rub my back, I rub your back, you know, because you can't know me and I'm in power and I will not help you.
The woman who stands before you today is a strong advocate for meritocracy and true democracy. I have the capacity to serve and to lead the good citizens of this country and to ensure that we make Nigeria great. Since our independence, over $400 billion of oil revenue has been lost to corruption. Amongst many other factors, I personally think that there are 3 factors that are very critical to national development. We have stable power, we have smooth transportation system, and mechanized agriculture. I do not need to stress the need to radically diversify this economy. Yes, we need to turn efforts from the ever-fluctuating oil exports and focus our efforts on growing other revenue-generating sectors that can make viable exports. What are we doing as a community, as a nation, to make sure our young do not decline into drugs and delinquency? Because you see, education is the passport to a future. And that is why my team, I will work tirelessly with a well-meaning team that would ensure that innovative educational opportunities are put at the fore. My sisters, my brothers, you see brain, you see heart, they no get gender. Yes. Good governance no get gender. Yes. Yes. Anybody, male or female, that is passionate, patriotic, and capable can lead this country. As long as we have the poor, the vulnerable, the marginalized, especially our brothers and sisters living with disabilities, at the focus of our policy, anybody, male or female, can lead this country. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, if I am elected, rest assured that I will run a government that is accountable, transparent, and is given solely to the equitable fight against corruption. It will be my privilege to serve you, Nigerians.
Madam, go and take your form. We will vote for you.
Yes. This message is from Akin Fadeyi Foundation with support from Akin Foundation.
Welcome back from our commercial break. Following an investigation that began in 2015, the former FIFA president Blatter and Platini appeared on Wednesday